I just want to introduce you to the Brasilia Sublima machine and explain why it's quite a different system, and those differences are what make great espresso. First and foremost, it's about water temperature and temperature control and stability. Espresso is a very delicate product. To extract the flavour out of the beans, the temperature of the water is absolutely crucial. Too hot makes the espresso too bitter, too cool then it makes it very acid and thin, and really to get the best out of your particular blend of beans, it's best to have full control over what temperature the water coming across your coffee is at, and also for that temperature then to be stable throughout all the espressos that you make. On the Sublima machine you've got a lot of control. First and foremost, the numbers you see at the top here are the temperatures within little boilers, stabilising boilers, which operate exclusively for each of the portafilters, for each of the handles. The hot water and the steam comes from a separate boiler in the rear of the machine. These are little dedicated boilers for the espresso only. And as well as the control of the temperature on those, we have control of the temperature that the group itself, the metal itself, is warmed to, again to try and keep that regular, constant temperature. So for example here we've got it set at 92 degrees, that could be absolutely perfect for the blend of coffee that we're using today. If we switch to a different blend, it may be that we need it slightly hotter or slightly cooler. We have that control to get the best out of the beans, to hit the sweet spot with our coffee. As well as the control of temperature, there's a few other things that we can do with the Sublima. One of them is change and affect the pre-infusion time. Now pre-infusion is the amount of time that the water's allowed to sort of sit on the coffee before the pump is pushing that water through the coffee. And different people have different opinions on what is going to make their coffee taste the best. On this machine you can very easily electronically change your pre-infusion time. Other features as well, this machine builds up and pushes at 14 bars of pressure. Traditionally espresso machines have been using 9 bars of pressure. This one uses 14 bars of pressure to really pull and extract that extra bit of flavour out of those beans. And then finally you've got other elements on the machine such as the hyper wand, if you're wanting the ease of foaming milk without the sort of skill and the time to do that in the traditional way, you've got that as an easy backup. So there's lots of reasons why the Sublima machine is very different from your traditional espresso machine, and all of those advancements are geared around getting great espresso and great cappuccino and latte. So we're going to make an espresso on the Sublima machine now. So take the handle off. I haven't got any coffee in there at the moment, but if I had, knock that out, give it a nice sort of wipe and clean round. I'm going to use a grind-on-demand grinder. It takes the hassle out of using a grinder to a great extent, makes sure that you're grinding fresh coffee every time, and at the touch of the button, it's going to dose that coffee for me. The nice thing as well is it's distributing the coffee evenly from the sort of centre of this cone here, nice and evenly into the handle. So with a quick tap that pretty much levels it out and distributes it really well there. Just tamp that down. Wipe the filter again round there, and we'll just flush a little bit of water through here. I'm going to lock that in about 8 o'clock, round to about 6 o'clock, and start that going. Slightly different on this machine now. We've set for quite a long pre-infusion, that's now finished, and the pump at 14 bar is now starting to kick in and give us that really rich, creamy espresso. Nice steady flow there. Crema just sort of starting to settle out now towards the top there. We've got the buttons preset, so that's going to turn itself off there. So nice rich golden espresso just settling out. Right, we're going to make a cappuccino now with the Sublima machine. It's exactly the same from the barista's point of view of any other machine, so no worries at all about using the machine. The advancements, the technology to make great espresso don't alter the way in which we use the machine essentially. So I'm just going to purge the steam one there. You can have the steam one either on the levers like this, or you can have the valves, the normal valves as well. Give that a purge. I've got my milk in my jug already. Pull the steam one down into the milk, full power, foaming with the little chirps there. And then once we've got the air in, it's starting to get a little warm. Go a bit deeper into the milk, spin that milk around, texture the milk, so you get that rich, glossy foam rather than your big bubbles. Starting to come hot now. Little tap on the counter. Wipe the steam one down. And a quick purge. Next, back over to the coffee. Quick wipe. Again, nice and easy with the grind on demand grinder here. I'm going to do 2 smaller cups now. Remember to spin the milk round to get the moisture back around the foam. Really rich and shiny and creamy that is now. Also stops the foam sticking to the sides of the jug, so that when we take the jug low to the cup and wiggle, the foam falls onto our drink, and when we bring the jug slightly higher than just pouring, we can pour a liquid through the foam. So now I've got 2 espressos here. I'm going to make the first into a cappuccino, just low to the cup, get that foam on, finish off with the liquid. There's our cappuccino. And then on the second cup here I'm going to turn into a latte. So this one I don't need as much foam, so I'm just going to pour through a little bit more from a height. Nice textured milk in there, not so much foam from a latte. One of the features of the Sublima is the hyperwand here. So if you're too busy to foam and you need a little bit of extra time, or the skill of foaming is challenging you, you've always got a backup. All I'm going to do is put some milk into my jug, pull the hyperwand out, put that into the milk, and just press for froth milk. I've got 2 options: froth milk for my cappuccinos, just hot milk here for my lattes. I'm going to do the froth milk here. Just press that. That's now adding the air into the milk at the same time as steaming it on a completely sort of automatic setting. It's also got a thermometer in the wand, and so when it reaches the desired temperature, it's going to kill the steam there. Counting up here. So there we go, 66 degrees, that was shut off. It's now just settling out. I'm going to put our foam there. A little bit too much milk in the jug there. Wipe that down. And one thing this machine will then ask for, it'll force you to clean the steam one, just so it remains clean for the next time. And there we've got a jug of foam there without any hassle at all.